Hi, today we're going to start with one of our first on the list, that being about multi-factor authentication. Security is on everyone's mind, or is it? Office 365, it comes with an additional service which not everybody's enables or even maybe aware of, multi-factor authentication or MFA. So we start today by logging in with an account, that being Bob Picardo. Bob hasn't signed in before, so he's just about to log in, and obviously he asked the question to stay logged in. We're not going to for this demo. Once Bob's logged in with his username and password, he's in. So if somebody gained Bob's password, and obviously they know his username because it's his email address, they'd pretty much be able to gain access to everything he owns. Right, so now we've found Bob's number, we go to the page and we have three options: authentication phone, office phone, or mobile app. Authentication phone is basically his mobile number. So what that will do, once we find him in the UK, because that's where we all are, is you have an option. You can send me a code, which is by text. I'd recommend that one, or you can have it call you instead. Obviously click next. It sends a text number to Bob's number, which I'll just check Bob's phone. Give me a moment. So Bob's passed me his number, and it's 441249. Oops. And we verify. So from now on, that Microsoft Office 365 knows that the MFA telephone number is Bob's number. Now we're logged in as Bob. So obviously, the second time around when we log out, when it logs out, it should this time ask for a login via the MFA request. And there's the code. So we'll just get Bob to give us the number again. And that number is 747888. If we type it in, it always helps. 747888. And we verify that one. There we go. So obviously it's asking you to sign in again now. So obviously if somebody now gains access to Bob's username and password, unless Bob types in that number or he receives a phone call, which is the other option you can have, say if you've got a secondary number or an office number, when you receive the call, they just ask you to press the hash key or pound key, as they say in America, and then that authenticates you the same way. So that really adds the high level of MFA or high level of security to your account. You're in the middle of doing something important. Can I send an email? Error. Outlook cannot send an email for some reason. So what seems to happen is Microsoft Windows, if it's got an update, it sort of tries to cripple itself to recommend or force you to do an update. So for example here, what we've got is an update waiting to happen. And it's recommended, even if it's not showing here, it's probably on a daily basis. Go to the start button, type in the word update, or even check for updates, and this screen pops up. Press download, and obviously it'll continue to do downloads, etc. That's pretty much it. Just by keeping an eye on your updates every day, you'll keep your machine in top order.
In this tip, we're demonstrating how you can essentially move all your files to OneDrive. Basically, this backs up all your files, making them available on any device anywhere in the world. This gives you added benefit of enabling you to access your files from your computer anytime, any location from the internet using OneDrive with Microsoft 365. Now all of your files are in OneDrive, everything starts syncing over. So for example, if you add a new document onto your desktop, such as example 1, and then go to OneDrive, you will see that this document is also on your OneDrive. As I mentioned, syncing your files to OneDrive also means that you'll be able to access them via the web. So here we go to SharePoint, and logging into Bob's account, we'll see that all his files have synced across. Once this loads up, you can see that all of Bob's files are now available via the portal online. So if we go into desktop, we'll see example 1. There are plenty of benefits of moving your files to OneDrive. including if your computer stops working, you don't have to worry about losing files because everything's automatically synced to the cloud. Furthermore, you can access them from the web as we've just demonstrated. On top of that, when it comes to setting up a new computer, if you just log into your OneDrive via your Microsoft 365 license, all of your files will automatically appear on the new device. And as you make changes to any files, that will all sync to the cloud. Last but not least, we're going to look at how you can share and collaborate using Microsoft 365 and OneDrive. So collaborating seamlessly with teammates is more important than ever. With Microsoft 365, you can easily share files and collaborate. Here's an example of how it works. So first, we're going to go to the web-based version of Excel. So we've got a spreadsheet here with some blog posts, and we're just going to put some example text on here. And then for the purposes of this demonstration, I've already opened a desktop version of Excel. And what you'll see is it shows you where comments have been left already. It's all synced through. So we've got these comments that we just put on through the web-based version. And now you can see here, this is where the user on the web-based version is currently typing. But if we type in some information here, so say, and then go back to the web-based version, we'll see that these comments have synced through. And you can see where the desktop-based version is currently typing. What I've demonstrated here works for all of the Office applications, so you could work on a Word document together, you could work on a PowerPoint document together, as long as it's shared on SharePoint and you both have access to the file. So this allows for real-time collaboration, as you've seen, rather than sending documents back and forth and having to wait on someone else to finish on a document. You can work at the same time, see the changes that each other are making.